When it comes to cooling your PC, a lot of people put way too much emphasis and focus on giving the best cooling to their CPU and really not enough to their GPU. And that kinda makes sense because you have so much control on how to cool down your CPU. You can choose a different cooler, air cooler, AIO, whatever. And when it comes to GPU, you really are stuck with whatever cooler you bought with your graphics card. But the problem is, your graphics card really, the hotter it gets, the slower it goes. Actually, that's kinda how Ryzen CPUs work. Doesn't matter. How do you improve the cooling for your graphics card? You improve your case's airflow. 2 or 3 intake fans on the front or on the side of your PC blowing cool air from outside into the graphics card. That's gonna be good enough and probably a game changer for a lot of you. And if you have to remove the front panel, just remove the front panel. Who cares? At least your GPU doesn't throttle and it gives you good enough performance. Some people are gonna choose to also undervolt the graphics card. Depending on what the graphics card you have, that could be an option, yeah. But really, give it good airflow. For a lot of you, that might make a big difference. Fortunately, the newer cases the last few years have started to take airflow pretty seriously. That's good. But unfortunately, a lot of people still have the fucking NZXT disaster of a case that was. So if you have a case that doesn't allow a lot of front airflow or side airflow, try to fix that. Give airflow to your GPU. You don't want your GPU to throttle. You want your GPU to be as cool as it possibly can, because the cooler your GPU, the higher it's going to boost. A lot of CPUs nowadays are so easy to cool. Like a Thermalright Peerless Assassin can cool most of the CPUs that most people use. It can totally handle, I think, up to like 200 watts or something. And if you have something that's like crazy power, like a 9950X or a 4900K, maybe you're just gonna get an AIO or something and that's it. So that's not to say that CPU cooling is irrelevant. It's just not that big a deal because it's easy to handle for most cases. When it comes to CPUs, a lot of the time, if it's at like 60, 70, 80, it's not gonna affect your gaming performance that much. Actually, I had a shitty air cooler on my 12900K while playing the Battlefield 6 beta. It was at 100 degrees the whole time. I wasn't throttling. 100 degrees, 12900K, does its fucking job. Who gives a shit? But a lot of you really should start focusing a little bit more on your graphics. Hey, but I live in a country where we have the sun in each room. And yeah, okay, of course, it depends on whatever you can do. I'm in Canada, so I could blow on my PC. It's gonna stay cool just fine. Oh, shit. Video is over. Give good airflow to your GPU. Trust me.